touched and I can't be schemed. Roll your when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is. I get it. I got cleats on my feet, jersey on my back, helmet on my head, ready to attack like that.
It's ThatBoiiKT. Back at you with another back to the video, and as you see, I didn't show y'all the draft. I forgot to do that shit. But anyway, season 2, episode 1 is here. And what better way to start it off than this? Ross and the Dallas Cowboys. That nigga went and drafted Randy Moss. He got Randy Moss on one side. You know what I'm saying? I went and I picked up Calvin Johnson, Calvin Kaepernick, and Marshawn Lynch. You know what I'm saying? So you know we about to eat greedy, we about to eat dirty, we about to show these niggas we got it. Let's get it, man. Mike, I'll start 99 power back. That nigga tell me tough.
All right, much appreciated, Coach. As
Damn,
we welcome
all his
of you
players
to our exclusive coverage.
Except probably at quarterback and
the scene a few
probably
moments
on
ago,
defense.
here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams
Yeah,
made their way out of the
better than my
tunnel.
receivers.
These folks are fired up as their guys are
Running back
ready
better
to
than
do
my running
battle
back.
between the Dallas Cowboys
No matter what y'all put in,
and
Marshawn
the Atlanta Falcons.
and Saquon.
With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports.
This is a new person.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
What happened to my nigga Jones? My nigga Jones, he go way back.
Shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee.
Now, you know, you gotta start this off right. Who I got in the game? I got Marshawn in the game right now. Marshawn hungry, man.
They'll start on the ground with Lynch. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Next receivers help spread the defense out. They were able to come through.
This is how we gonna do
But to
this.
that point, it's going to be interesting to see the
This is
personnel
how we
chess
gonna do
match as
this.
this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue
This is
to
how we
create
gonna
running
start.
lanes
This
out of
how we
passing
gonna
sets?
start doing
And if
this.
so,
This is how we
it's
gonna
going to be a long day
fluctuate
for the
this shit.
defense.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted.
Yeah, I
before he
accept
could
the
get out
trade.
of the
You got him.
backfield. That second down play nets a -4.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
Ooh, good shit, Ross.
Intercepted it is. It's intercepted.
Good shit.
Picked up by the linebacker Jordan
See,
Hicks.
that's what Tyrese be coming in
And they
at, but
take
you know what I'm saying? I'm not
possession
for you
of the
for
football
rely on
and
that
have
shit.
it at the 36-yard line.
You know, when it comes
So from the
going.
36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's see here. Bro, what's crazy is Michael Bennett was he was a superstar X Factor in the playoffs, and he went back down to a superstar. He was a superstar X Factor, unstoppable force. I don't know what happened.
In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he is into the end zone.
Ross coming with a revenge after the playoffs, man. I'm coming to try to get undefeated season and go back to the Super Bowl. So you know what I'm saying? Let's get this popping, man. Let's get this popping. Come on, Ross, what you about to do? Try to go for it, fam?
Justin Tucker for the extra point.
What you mean, fam? Oh, okay, went down. Yeah.
And
That shit crazy to me, fam. That shit crazy.
Cowboys.
It's okay though. We gonna bounce back. Hey, I won my first game in that Universe League, man, against the Bears. They came back and I came back and won that motherfucker.
Tucker now to kick it away.
Like Mike Evans becoming a clutch.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Oh, damn. Joe, what happened, bro? You was killing niggas at first. Boy, we joined the league. You were blowing niggas out by 30 points.
A first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. They're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Now here's Vick. He gets it to Thomas. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Line of scrimmage, the 31.
Oh yeah, niggas in trouble. They ain't gonna know which way I want to go. I don't really like that sort of.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. Now Barkley stripped of the football.
Ooh, if I could have got that juke, I think I would have went forward. I think I would have went long. Let's see.
It's almost like baseball.
This is why I got. This is why I drafted Calvin Johnson as well.
One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up
and avoids the turnover.
I got you. I got you.
Let's go, fam. Do that.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Vick, flush to his right.
Oh, no, let me run. I never did stop.
This time for the sack.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Third and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction.
He got that too.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to...
No, drop down.
It's picked up by the Cowboys. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Oh, my God. Don't... Oh, no. He's not injured. I didn't even turn injuries on. Oh, I was about to have a heart attack, man. It's okay, I got Colin, though. That nigga cold.
First down carry for Smith. Just what you want on a first down run.
Him out in training.
Yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd and 2, Jackson. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
Khalil Mack.
That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
Hold on.
We talk about players blitzing all the time.
Hold on, injury's not on, though. What's going on?
What a running start.
I didn't turn injuries on. Hold on, let me check something. Because I didn't turn injuries on. That's crazy. I never touched injuries.
Entering settings screen, you have 18 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
I might have to check that after the game.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop
That shouldn't be right.
No, I mean, that's
Injury
really,
shouldn't
really
be
difficult.
on.
You're
I never
asking
touched
a
him.
whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
On third down, Jackson forced out to his, and the pressure gets to him again. The D-tackle Sheldon Richardson came barreling in for the sack.
All right, guess how to use Kaepernick
He's been
this
sacked
game.
so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
He missed it. Oh, no.
Tucker, a career 70% success rate from 50 plus.
That's crazy.
Just
I'm mad about that,
incredible.
though.
And the All-Pro
That
is
guy's got
money
me
for
real
distance
heated
again
right there.
They ought to give him 4 points for field goals from some of the distances that this guy makes them from.
It just pissed me off.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
No, that literally just pissed me off, though.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. And that'll bring up second down. Here's Kaepernick to throw. He gets this one to Johnson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They run.
Come on now. I'm supposed to have better blocking on those type plays.
Yardage back to the 29. That's going to wind up a loss
I
of
got
a full
pain to
3
pull through.
yards on first down.
Should just unbar his ass. So weird ass route.
Kaepernick to throw on second down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield.
It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 5.
Now the Cowboys here on third down bringing in an extra defensive back.
You gonna see me in your nightmare. No.
A toss play. This is Lynch. And he won't
Come
be
on,
close
man.
to a first down
Let me
as he
use
runs
armbar.
into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
I'm really pissed right now, though. My nigga Vic line the game.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They do go for it. It's Kaepernick. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will.
Oh, my goodness.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
Is that Emmitt Smith? Back there? Are he a superstar?
On first down.
Maybe watch this
And the
thing.
play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure, Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit and, in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you've got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
It's a gain of 7.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. To throw, Kaepernick. Now that'll be tipped
Oh my God.
Picked off near the 29. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Now Tucker to add the PAT.
Nah, for real, fam. I don't got Vic, fam. Like, I don't even know how injuries got on.
He's got it, and it's 17-0.
Shit,
So
really
they'll get
pissing
another
me off,
shot
man.
on offense following that pick 6.
Can't do what I
And now the
wanna do.
kick is away.
My whole game plan changed once he went out.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I finna fix it up. Finna get back in this.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're
You don't
down.
want to.
I know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you
Now
just
you
called
can
it.
go.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it. You mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that they've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
They'll run on first down. Barkley. And he's got a first down and then some in midfield. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. A big run there. 29 yards and a first.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Play action. Now Kaepernick. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it
Trying
does
to
is
do
allow
play
the
action.
defender
I could
to gain
have
some
got
ground,
it
come from a
faster.
long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Kaepernick. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Sure you want to do that,
Exactly
Ross?
right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill. Let it roll. West. Against the mic. Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get
Ross,
up.
just giving you time to change your play, fam. I can see you blitzing over there on the right end. You know what I'm saying?
On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. Being chased out left.
Oh, I was about to
Can't
ditch it
get
to him,
rid of
too.
it. He's taken down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Fuck it. I gotta get some points on the board. I know you can make this. Shit pissing me off.
A reminder coming up at halftime, it's the season debut of the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, as we look ahead to all the action coming up this opening weekend. Of course, we'll also take a look back at this first half.
Wow.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort,
Vic
but it's
had
well
what?
short. And this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter.
You thought Vic had what?
Field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. They begin with a run by Smith. And they'll get him down.
Oh, my lineman.
Inside the 40.
On 3rd and 4th downs, one of my linemen, they got that, they can recognize a, they can recognize a blitzer on 3rd and 4th down.
In the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
And he's taken down inside the 30.
It's not blitz radar.
11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Jackson now. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete to Smith.
I'm telling you, Ross is over here killing me right now.
Just shy of the 20 in the red zone. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up
He's gonna kill me
second
for the rest of
down.
this game too.
He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
On second down,
This
it's
is
Smith,
killing me.
and he'll take it down here just
My
shy of the
defense is getting
15 at the
exposed right now.
16-yard line. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
Let's see. You know what? Let's try this.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, this from 33. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked out since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get
Ross
3
is gonna be
points,
scoreless
knowing they're
this
going to get the
half.
ball to start the second half. That's the old
Scoreless,
2-for-1
man.
special
Scoreless.
to finish things off.
I ain't never been scoreless in this
Tucker
league.
now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Watch a slant, watch a slant, watch a slant.
A final shot before half for Kaepernick. He's going to air it out deep for Green. Ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted.
Oh my goodness.
John Davis with a pick. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second
I got to go back to my original game plan, running the ball. But Vic, he gave me a little balance.
Not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25
I'll be able to
on
escape the pocket,
touchback.
extend the play. I'm passing downs. Alright, let's see here. I gotta work on defense first.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative.
Come on, make them cough it up.
Hoping for another field goal.
That'd be a good game change.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it?
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
That's what we needed. That's what we needed right there.
Anderson.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's
I'll stop on defense.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit,
okay.
You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
All right, I'm gonna start having Saquon do pocket turns.
Fielded just inside the 20. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes in.
That's what we got to do.
How many plays do you script?
That's what we got to do.
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting.
You got to start off right.
16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Back to the ground, this time Lynch.
Come on, armbar. Am I not doing it right?
They stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
I think Cameron Hayward's ability to take on blocks, hold the point of attack, and get upfield serves him very, very well. What a nice play there.
Yeah, he can take on blocks because he's built like a block.
Check 50.
On play action, it's Kaepernick.
Oh, what's going on?
Complete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
From the gun on 3rd down, Kaepernick. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 17-yard line. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Saquon Barkley.
I definitely flipped the play.
Hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. And that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Checking my play art.
After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything. Change it up because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit, you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
They'll go to Barkley again. And for
man.
a 2nd straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
It's been a long day for you. That's it. 58 for Mike, 58. 58 for Mike. Hey, get the weight room. Haywood. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike.
Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. The connection made. It's Graham. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
The kick by Lambeau is good, and that will move the deficit from 20 down to 17. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
But I got very little time. I'll take off most of the clock.
Now after the made field goal, back out Lambeau to kick this one off. This fielded at the 2. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense.
Let's go. That's what we needed. That's what we needed. That's what we needed.
26, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board. And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys, let's go. Come on, capitalize on this one. On first down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards. Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Watch the screen. Pass.
Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. He wants it all for the end zone. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Well, this secondary has done such a good job frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball. Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, puts a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, deep ball, short ball, and that was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
There you go, make that field goal. I'm next one closer than that.
They're going for it. It's Kaepernick. It's complete. Swings it out to
oh my God! Come on.
And he's not able to get away.
Give me that edge on him.
Stopped well short of a first down. Dan Quinn's guys unable to come
He
through
barely
now
even
on
touched me.
4th
He
down.
tapped my shoulder.
And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
At the 41-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run it again with Smith. Tackle made by Antoine Bethea.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Jackson looking to throw on third. Open man, Tanner Gabriel. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson.
Oh, pick that.
Incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. The 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
Move. 5 down. Stand up in. Check. Fresno. Check 3. Check.
To throw again is Jackson. Man,
What the hell? What happened?
Touchdown!
I didn't run commit, so what happened?
As his guys are in for 6. And the Cowboys, they push out in
Oh
front
my
further.
goodness, they just fucking
Turning into
hold
a
me.
really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away
This shit
from
rough.
home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
Oh.
Work still to do, though. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
65.
Kaepernick now on 1st down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is
What? He didn't hold on to that?
Took a shot there on 1st down, but
See,
he
that's the
couldn't reel it
disadvantage of
in.
having him because
Just nothing
fucking
there again. He's
Michael
been
Vick
sacked
got a
multiple
stronger
times.
arm.
We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas.
Okay.
And that'll make it 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
To throw, Kaepernick. And that
Look at
is
this.
incomplete. As this one moves towards its conclusion, another incomplete pass there. Thoughts on the secondary? I mean, seem to be pretty effective in this one.
Yeah, I thought that they've been absolutely outstanding. I mean, their job is to prevent touchdowns. and not a single touchdown's going on the board against them. Of course, they want to make it a total shutout, but hey, if you don't give up touchdowns, you got a heck of a chance to win.
Now Saquon Barkley. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on 4th down. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. It's a gain of 16 in the Dallas 1st down. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. 3rd down here.
Well, congratulations, Mr. Lucky. You know that's one that he would love to have back. That should have been picked off. Threw that one into a crowd. He's just so fortunate the defender couldn't react fast enough and get his hands up.
They'll try and run for it with Smith. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead him to 4th down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Jackson will keep it. And they will touch him now, but not before he gets the first. They only get a hard-fought yard, but that's all they needed. It pays off the decision to go for it. 1st and goal.
Good shit, good shit, good shit.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
I will not lose like this ever again in this league.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. And that is caught.
Oh my God.
Touchdown,
right
Cowboys.
into 2 niggas on. 2 niggas just have it.
There to make the grab as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought
I should have hit your kicker and hurt him.
That went into this one ahead of time. That
I
maybe
could have hurt
they're
his
seeking
ass
some
right there.
revenge, or they just don't like him. But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this.
Bro, he getting that fast off the edge.
Called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Here I come. Here I come.
On 2nd down, Lynch. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do in
Look
this
at
game
this,
is over.
man.
It's
Like,
the guys
how?
up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting
You know what?
blockers
I
get
didn't
to
even
them,
make my
allow them to
80
run to the
overall
football
superstar.
and keep that running game bottled up.
And it appears the offense is going to try this again. They've yet to convert the first 3 times on 4th down, but they're going once more. Kaepernick to throw for it on 4th. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete.
Stop trying to get
They
points on
had
the
to
fan.
go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession will go
Got
over
your ass next time
inside
we
the
play.
15-yard line.
Playoffs. Thank you, sir. Thank you. God damn it. Damn.
And they take a knee.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 14-yard line.
It's this time why that you don't have to do another hike. I'm sick.
And they'll indeed take a knee. Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this when everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so
This shit
good
got me
to
bit.
have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it.
Let me go
then
see
we got
what's
here
up.
and we saw
Why the
game,
fuck was Michael
the
Vick
first game of the
injured
year.
when the injury
Let's
shouldn't
keep
be on?
going.
Who wouldn't turn the injuries on, man?
So for Dallas, they start the season with a great win on the road here in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they go
Some
down to
bullshit.
defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. That'll do it for us.
Hey, can somebody tell me why I can't change to an owner? Because I'm trying to relocate.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, no.
Injury zone. Why? SMH, bro. SMH. Fix my lineup.
People want to know where Mace Possum Dave went. Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot, you'll see where all the sun rays went. Legs, arms, and head, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right cred, meaning potential. Best of both worlds when we rocking over pearls in the instrumental. Are you ready? Set.
You have an injury from the last game. See how long they'll be out.
Man, he better. He shouldn't be out for 3 weeks now. Just turn injuries off. Motherfuckers. Bro, how you take his injury off, man? Fuck. can't even use my nigga.
Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Turn it up, y'all.
I'm pissed right now. What I'm gonna make what am I gonna make?
Are you ready? Set. Jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Steady. To the letter right. Turn it up. We're giving the show. But can you rock it like rocket? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets?
Wait, what? Okay, so why wasn't? Okay,
Can you rock it like
and
rockets?
shut down. I'm gonna switch KT because he don't really get me all like that. That's why he's superstar. Shit. Yeah, 82. Some pages should have. I should just make him an 80 overall. Just make him like he is. You know, release is very important. Whoa. I don't even jumping up that fast. Oh shit. Alright, well play recognition it. Yeah, bring that down some. Alright, we're just gonna leave it like that.
S2 I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm minding my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta
Fake a one pass. There should be that power move. That fast pass. There should be that pass rush. Okay.
Never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots.
I could have sworn he was superstar or something. Yeah, I guess not. Defense pretty stable, man.
On the job, you can see that. On my head is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew.
I'll see y'all in 3 weeks. I ain't gonna be the same for 3 weeks, man. Injuries are back off. Oh, that made my defense a 99. Ooh. Okay, that's what I was missing.
Talking trophies, I didn't grab if you can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks.
I got to be superstar. DJ. I don't know, first of all. So come in and then
I chose an athlete.
So, PJ, DJ, and KT, they'll be my superstars. And then Khalil, Michael, and Dion. Cool.
On the job, you can see that. When my hit is real good,
Alright.
we don't need your feedback. They clear the way when my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's.
Man, y'all play y'all games. I'm gonna advance. If y'all play y'all games, y'all advance. Or after y'all play y'all games, if y'all see that all games are played, y'all can advance it yourselves to the second week. Waiting on Rick to join so I can make his players. And that's all for me, fam. I'm out.